Hello children. In today's session, let us continue with different types of friction. Okay. So what are the different types of friction here? One is static friction, rolling friction and sliding friction. What do you mean by static friction? Static means rest, at rest. Okay, standing. Yes. Now here the book is at rest. Here the book is at rest. What do you mean by the book is at rest? The book is at rest means it is not moving. When the object is not moving, are there any forces acting on it or not acting on it? There are forces which are acting on the book. There are forces which are surrounding it. Air which is surrounding it exerts force on it. Gravitational force which is pulling it down. And the force of friction between the table and the book is also present there. But these all forces are the forces which are surrounding it, and the force of friction are less than the gravitational force which is pulling it down. That is why the book is at rest. When I apply force on the book, then it starts moving. So I am applying force which is more than the force of friction, which will open the interlockings between the ground, between the table and the book. Then the object starts moving. When the object is at rest, we call it as static friction. If it is sliding over another surface, if it is moving like this, it is called as sliding. This is called as sliding friction. If an object slides over another object, then we call it as sliding friction. Okay? What do you mean by rolling friction? Rolling friction is nothing but when any surface rolls over another surface, then we call it as rolling friction. When does an object or which shape of the object will be rolling over another object? When the object is round, circular, then only it can roll over another object. Now here if we take the toy here, it easily rolls over the another surface. Why? That is because of the wheels which are present here. Yes. So it is very easy to move this object because it is having circular wheels, which makes our force applied less, and easily it can roll over any other surfaces here. Yes. If we take the chalks here, if I want to move this box by sliding it, it will take little more force for me to slide it. The same if I keep it over the chalks which are circles, cylindrical shape, then it becomes easy for me to roll it over the chalks here. I can easily roll it. Yes. So invention of the wheels actually brought many other inventions. Okay, or it made our life very easy, the invention of the wheels. Okay, if you have seen the suitcases which are having the rollers at the bottom, we can easily slide them, we can easily roll them over any surfaces. Okay, even if it is big also, okay, even old age people, even the children can easily pull it and take it. That is because when one surface rolls over another surface, it becomes very easy for us to make the motion, to overcome the friction there. Okay, and any other examples where we can see the rolling friction? Yes, the ball bearings which are fitted in the fan, the circles of the fan inside the machine of the fan. Okay, that makes the easy movement of the wings of the fan, because the ball bearings are circular in shape. Okay, and they will be rolling over the circle there, and easily the motion of the fan can be made there. Okay, so these are some of the types of friction, and out of all the three, the friction is more for static, slightly less for sliding. When we are sliding it, when by applying force we are sliding it, and it is very less for rolling friction. Okay, so rolling also one of the way to reduce the friction. So wheels reduce the frictions. Okay, wheels means here rolling of one object over the other object always reduces the friction. Okay. What do you mean by fluid friction now? Till now whatever we saw, these are all examples of friction of solids. When any object, a solid object moves on any other solid object, friction is created. Fluid friction is nothing but friction caused by liquids and gases. When liquids and gases apply force on the object, on any of the object, then we call it as fluid friction. What are the examples of fluid friction? How it is applied? How liquid exerts friction or how liquid exerts force. Okay. For example, a swimmer, when he is swimming, the fluid which is filled there, the water will exert friction. When he is moving forward, there is a force which is applied by the water in opposite direction. We call it as fluid friction applied by the water. So he will be pushing the water behind so that he can move forward. Even the fish, when it swims, okay, it will be pushing the water with its fins so that it can easily move inside. Yes, how it is possible? How it can be reduced? That is because of the body shape. Yes, even the gases exert friction. The bikes, when they are moving, okay, the air which is entering from front side, it will be applying the force of friction on the vehicle. The rocket, when it is launched, the air which is surrounding, it exerts a frictional force on the rocket. Gravity is pulling it down. Along with that, when it is moving up, the force of friction which is acting in opposite direction to the gravity is also applied on the rocket. Okay, so how this friction can be reduced? The idea to reduce the friction applied by solids or liquid, it is taken from nature only. The shape of the birds, the shape of the fish, okay, are the main ideas to make the friction less for fluids and gases. What is that shape called? It is called as streamlined shape. The shape of the fish, this is called a streamlined body. Okay, if you have seen the boats, the rockets, yes, even the bikes, the racer bikes, they will be having a streamlined body. Okay, so that they can easily cut through the air or water and they can easily move, okay, into the fluids. Okay, so with the help of the streamlined body, even the birds can easily fly because of the streamlined body. And even many other factors are there. The weight is less because of the feathery body. Okay, so these are all the ways in which the fluid friction can be reduced. Mainly the body shape of the boat, the body shape of the ship, the body shape of the rockets are all responsible so that the fluid friction can be reduced. Okay, so children, in this lesson we learnt about different things of different types of frictions, different factors affecting the friction, what are different types of frictions in case of solids, liquids and gases, what they are called, how we can increase or decrease the friction. Okay, friction is a necessary evil, means we require friction for many of our day-to-day activities, even though it causes many damages to the objects. Okay, thank you everybody.